Hi everyone. Today we are going to see 12th CBSE Relations and Functions exercise 1.1 problem 1 and this is the first video of this chapter. Before going to the exercise, we need to know about three types of relation in R, that is reflexive relation, symmetric relation and transitive relation. Okay? Now, first let's see what is reflexive relation. What do you mean by the word reflection? It is just a mirror image, isn't it? Reflection means what we see in the mirror, okay? So, in the same way, in reflexive relation, each ordered pair in the relation must be the same. That is, in x comma y, the x must be equal to y. I didn't mean that every order pair must be the same. I meant that inside the order pair, both x and y must be the same. That is, x comma y must be like twins. Okay? If this condition is satisfied, the relation is called as reflexive relation. Okay? Now, let's see what is symmetric relation. What is symmetric relation? Let me explain you clearly. If x comma y is an element of R and y comma x is an element of R, then the relation is called as symmetric relation. If x comma y is an element of R, then y comma x must be an element of R for the relation to be a symmetric relation. Okay? For example, if 1 comma 3 is an element of R, then 3 comma 1 must be an element of R for the relation to be symmetric. Okay? If this condition is satisfied, that is 3 comma 1 is also an element and 1 comma 3 is also an element of R, then the relation is called as symmetric relation. Now we can learn about transitive relation. What is transitive relation? It is very simple. That is, if x comma y is an element of R, okay, we can consider like that. And y comma z is also an element of R. Okay, that is in both order pairs y is common. You should understand that. If x comma y is an element of R and y comma z is an element of R, then x comma z, okay, the first element in the first order pair and the second element in the second order pair, x comma z must be an element of R. Okay? That is, for an example, if 1 comma 3 is an element of R and 3 comma 5 is an element of R, then 1 comma 5 must be an element of R for the relation to be a transitive relation. Clear? Here, in the reflexive relation, both x and y of the order pair must be the same, like twins. In symmetric relation, x comma y and y comma x must be the element of R. In transitive relation, if x comma y and y comma z are element of R, then x comma z must be an element of R. Okay? It may look complicated, but if we see the examples, we can understand it better. Now, we have to determine whether the relations are reflexive, symmetric and transitive. Here, the set A is given as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 till 14 and the relation R is clearly explained as x comma y and it's given that 3x minus y is equal to 0. From 3x minus y is equal to 0, what can you understand? Yes, y is equal to 3x. We can clearly say that y is equal to 3x. Okay? Now we know x, that is A is x. So we can find y, isn't it? When x is equal to 1, y is equal to 3x. So 3 into 1, 3. When x is equal to 2, y is equal to 3x. So 3 into 2, 6. Okay? When x is equal to 3, y is equal to 3x. So 3 into 3, which is equal to 9. Okay? When x is equal to 4, what is y? It is 3x, isn't it? So 3 into 4, which is equal to 12. And it goes on. Okay? Now, from this we can write the relation R, isn't it? R is equal to, we can write the relation R in x and y ordered pairs. That is 1 comma 3, 2 comma 6, 3 comma 9 and 4 comma 12 and it goes on. Till what order pair it goes on? till x is equal to 14 because set A, the last number is 14. So when x is equal to 14, y is equal to 3x, that is 3 into 14 which is equal to 42. So the last order pair of the relation R is 14, 42. Now we have found the relation. Now we have to check whether it is reflexive or not. For a relation to be reflexive, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, such elements should be the element of R. But here, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3 are not the element of R, isn't it? So, R is not reflexive. If a relation should be a reflexive relation, then in ordered pairs, X and Y must look like twins, isn't it? Here, not even a single pair is in such a manner. So, this R is not reflexive. Clear? Now let's check whether the relation is symmetric or not. Okay? What is a symmetric relation? Here, 1, 3 is an element of R. For a relation to be a symmetric, 3, 1 must be an element of R, isn't it? But here in the R, we can't find 3, 1. There is only 3, 9. Therefore, this relation is not symmetric. Okay, you can take any example. Here 2, 6 is there. We can't find 6, 2, isn't it? So, R is not symmetric. Clear? As I said before, can you understand better when you are doing the exercise? Now we can see the transitive relation. You can check whether it is transitive or not. What is a transitive relation? If x, y is an element of R and y, is an element of R, x, z must be an element of R. This is transitive relation, isn't it? Here, 1, 3 is an element of R. 3, 9 is an element of R. So, what should be an element of R? 1, 9, x, z. That is 1, 9 must be an element of R for R to be a transitive. But here, it is not an element of R. 1, 9 is not an element of R. Therefore, R is not transitive. Clear? Can you understand better? Okay. Now, let me explain you again. Here 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, pairs are not elements of R, so it is not reflexive. Here x, y is an element of R, but y, z is not an element of R, so it is not an element of R, so it is not symmetric. Transitive because here 1, 3 and 3, 9 are element of R, but 1, 9 is not an element of R. Clear? Okay. So, with this, we can conclude this question and we can go to the next question. Okay? Here in the second question, we have to check whether the relation is reflexive, symmetric and transitive. Here, the set of n that is natural numbers is taken as x. Okay? The relation is explained as x, y and y is equal to x plus 5 and x is less than 4. Okay? So, x is a natural number, so it starts with 1, 2 and it goes on. But here x is less than 4, so x is equal to 1, 2 and 3. So, y is equal to x plus 5, isn't it? So, when x is equal to 1, y is equal to 1 plus 5 which is 6. When x is equal to 2, y is equal to x plus 5, therefore 2 plus 5 which is equal to 7. When x is equal to 3, y is equal to x plus 5, so 3 plus 5 which is equal to 8. So with this, can we write the ordered pairs in the relation R? Yes, the R is 1, 6, 2, 7 and 3, 8. So I have found that ordered pairs in the relation R. Now we have to find whether the relation is reflexive, symmetric and transitive. Here 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3 such ordered pairs are not an element of R, isn't it? Therefore, this relation is not reflexive because in reflexive relation x, y, x must be equal to y. Here there is no such ordered pair, therefore R is not reflexive. Clear? Next we can check whether the relation is symmetric or not. Okay? Here, if we want to check whether the relation is symmetric or not, then we can take an example. 1, 6 is an element of R. But is there 6, 1 in relation R? No, isn't it? So, this relation is not symmetric. In symmetric relation, x, y and y, x must be an element of R. Here 1, 6 is present but 6, 1 is not an element of R, so it is not symmetric. Now we can check whether the relation is transitive or not. Okay. Here there is no such x comma y and y comma z elements in R. What is transitive relation? X comma y and y comma z is an element of R. If it's so, then x comma z must be an element of R. But here, x comma y and y comma z is not here. That is, 1 comma 6 is present, but 6 comma some element is not here. 2 comma 7 is present, but 7 comma some element is not here. 3 comma 8 is present, but 8 comma some element is not in the relation. Therefore, R is not transitive relation. Clear? Next we can go to the third problem. Here the relation is A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? And the relation R is defined as x comma y and y is divisible by x. We can check whether the relation is reflexive or not. Here 1 comma 1, 2 comma 2, 3 comma 3 all the ordered pairs are possible till 6 comma 6. Why? Because here x comma y is divisible by x. Every element, that is every natural number is divisible by itself, isn't it? So in 1 comma 1, x is 1, y is 1, y is divisible by x. If x is 2 and y is 2, 2 is divisible by 2, isn't it? Here 2 is divisible by 2, 3 is divisible by 3, 4 is divisible by 4, till 6 is divisible by 6. Therefore, this relation is a reflexive relation. Out of these three problems, only here it is a reflexive relation. Wow, isn't it? Okay. Now we can check whether the relation is symmetric or not. Okay. Here, you can take an example 2, 4. Okay. Because in 2, 4, the y, that is 4 is divisible by 2, isn't it? So 2, 4 is an element of R. No doubt in it. But is 4, 2 an element of R? No. Because 2 is not divisible by 4, isn't it? 4 is divisible by 2, so 2, 4 is an element of R. But 4, 2 is not possible because 2 is not divisible by 4. Clear? So, we can conclude that this condition is applied for all the elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Clear? So, this relation R is not symmetric. Clear? Now, we can check whether the relation is transitive or not. Okay? We can check whether the relation is transitive or not. Here, 1, 2 is an element of R. Yes, because 2 is divisible by 1. Yes, clear. 2, 4 is an element of R. Yes, it is also true because 4 is divisible by 2. Now, here y is common. We have to check whether x, y is an element of R. X, z is an element of R. Sorry. Yes, 1, 4 is also an element of R because 4 is divisible by 1, isn't it? So, here 1, 2 is an element of R. 2, 4 is an element of R and 1, 4 is also an element of R. Therefore, here the relation A is transitive. Clear? The relation A is transitive. Okay? Can you understand? Here x, y and y, z is an element of R. So, x, z is also an element of R. Therefore, it is transitive. Clear? So with this, exercise 1.1, subdivisions 1, 2 and 3 is over. We can see the remaining problems in the next video. If you have any doubts, please comment down and I will clear it for you. Okay? I have given the link of the playlist in the description box. Please make use of it. Okay? Meet you all in the next video. Till then, signing off, Parvina Ramesh. Bye-bye.
Subscribe, hit the bell, leave a like. If you have any doubts, comment down. Signing on.